Scrollsaw here! Welcome to another episode of OPP, Other People's Projects. And this is August, and it's the very end of August, because August has been a very busy, grandchildren-filled month for us. And so, we still have the little tiny one with us for just a few more days. But I have some time to make an OPP episode and share all of the projects that people have sent to me to share with you guys, to give you some inspiration, and me too, and all that cool stuff. So I am going to take this outside because it's a little bit chilly in the shop. I know, weird, right? So I'm gonna go out there and I'll see you in just a minute. I guess that really only took like a mere second or so. Anyway, the first couple of projects are from Gavin, and he made some bandsaw boxes, and he said the patterns are from David Picciuto's Make Something bandsaw box workbook, or the Drunken Woodworker is what he was called before. So he made two boxes, and the first one is from limewood and oak with a walnut handle, and the second one is walnut, oak, and maple, and he made his handle out of wenge. He finished them both off with shellac and beeswax. Very nice. So thanks for sharing those, Phil. These next couple of projects are from Sonia Peterson, and she's from Denver, Colorado. And she says these are the first 3 Intarsia projects she ever made. She made this squirrel and nut for her father. It's made out of cherry, walnut, ebony, and pine. And she said she used another kind of wood, but she forgot to write it down. And I do that all the time, Sonia, so I just call it mystery wood. Anyway, this is a Kathy Wise design. Then she made this dog head. It's a Sharpei, and she made it for her best friend. It is made out of monkey pod, white oak, ebony, and walnut, and it also is a Kathy Wise design. And this last project of hers is this cat, and this is a Judy Gale Roberts design. The cat kind of looks like their cat Nico, and so she made this for her and her husband. The wood she used here is blue pine, pine, ebony, yellow heart, and cherry. So thanks for sharing those, Sonia, and great job for your first projects. Wonderful. This next project is by Dennis DuPerron, and he also has a YouTube channel, and I'll leave the link below, and his channel is called Wooden. He made an emblem of Seattle Seahawks. He says it is about 8 inches long, and he said the base is about 9 inches long. So that looks really cool, Dennis. Thanks for sharing that. And make sure to check out his channel. These next couple of projects are from Tuttle. Tut stuff! This first project, he found the pattern in fall 2019 Scrollsaw Magazine. And it is a scrollsaw / segmentation pattern, but he routered it. There are 3 different levels to it. He says the rose is the highest, and then the frame, and then the inside of the frame. And then he hand painted it. Awesome, Kurt! And then he also did this second project, routering, and he called it an Innie Outie, which is really cool because, you know, when you do scroll sawing and you have like positive and negative, and then you can make 2 projects from it. He did the same thing here, but they're both routered. And so it's not as easy as just taking the leftovers from your scroll saw. He hand routered both of these. So awesome, Kurt. Thanks for sharing those. These next couple of projects are from Robert Held. He took this picture of his dad who was in World War II, and he used wrapped resizer. He transformed it into a black and white image so that he could router it. And he said he used the technique of Dave and Eric Roten, which that's the technique I use too. Anyway, it looks great, Robert. You did awesome with that. He also made these signs for his granddaughter's 4-H club. Then he also made this pickup truck that he says is one of his favorite pickups. Thanks for sharing those, Robert. These next couple of projects are from Barry Alcott, and he's from California. He said he's done Intarsia for about 12 years, but over the last 6 years or so, he has mostly been making toys to give away to people. These little race cars are projects that Barry is calling rip snorters. He said they come from Snazzy Toys, and they're a F1 style race car. Very cool. The second project is a bunch of wands that he made, fairy princess wands, and he said he got the design from Jolien Brebels. And so we all know Jolien, so I've got a link to her channel down below too. And then he also made an Intarsia that's a pattern by Scott L. Gielish, and he said he made it for his neighbor down the street. So I tried to find this pattern from Scott Gielish, and the webpage wouldn't go there, so that's a bummer. Anyway, I'm going to keep trying to find that pattern. Then he also made a whole bunch of little cars out of these animals, and he said he got those patterns from different sources. And he made those for a local group that is a toy maker club. So thanks for sharing those, Barry. This last project is from LaRoy Severson, and he's made his own CNC machine. And so these are Oregon Trivets, and this is the front and the back of it. But he also makes Washington State Trivets with a Washington on there or a 12 for Seahawks. So thanks for sharing those, LaRoy. Pretty cool. That concludes this month's episode of OPP. So thanks everybody for sending your projects in and letting me share them. And if you have a project that you've made or you've seen and you want to share, then please send me an email and put in the subject line OPP, and I will get it out there onto our next video. I do have a Facebook page and all that good stuff, but I've discovered that I probably get them, I just can't find them on my Facebook page. So if you can send me an email, that would be best. So everybody enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye!